Hello, my dearest. Welcome to another episode of the Psychology of Manifestation podcast with your host, Sudane Firestar. And I am thrilled that you were here. This is a bonus episode of the podcast because, as you know, new episodes are typically published on Thursday mornings. But this is a special episode in honor of my course, Audacious Audio, which is currently open for enrollment. In Audacious Audio, I am teaching you how to launch your podcast with confidence. And I felt called to give you a preview of one of my favorite trainings, which is about putting your limiting beliefs on mute. But before we get into it, let me tell you a little bit more about Audacious Audio. When you enroll in Audacious Audio, you automatically get access to 8 pre-recorded trainings and you get lifetime access. So that means that anytime I add a new training, you automatically receive it for free, even as the cost of the course goes up. And I already have plans to add 2 more trainings. And to learn more about the course and to enroll, the link is in the show notes. But let's get into it. Let me share one of my favorite trainings with you. So, what makes this one of my favorite trainings is that I recorded it following my very first interview on the podcast with the Michaela J. My energy was so high vibe. My energy is high vibe in all of the trainings, but in this one in particular, because I have manifested an incredible dream. Michaela is a dream podcast guest for me, and to have her be one of the first guests that I got to have was one of the most amazing manifestations I could have ever asked for. So I was just in this elated, just glowy energy that you're going to feel through the microphone, you are going to feel through the screen. So I have pieced together 3 clips that go together rather seamlessly for this particular podcast episode. You are going to learn about what limiting beliefs are, where they come from, and then I'm going to share an example with you about how I help you see things differently as you overcome your limiting beliefs that tell you that you cannot be a podcaster. Let's get into it, and I'll see you on the other end. This training is epic because we're talking about limiting beliefs, which is a crucial topic to dive into in order for you to be the most successful podcaster, the podcaster of your own dreams. So let's get into it. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are thoughts that you keep thinking, and they're thoughts that you have accepted as true that are holding you back from whatever it is that you desire to have in your life. And now is the time to shed those limiting beliefs because you get to have whatever your heart desires. Limiting beliefs oftentimes consist of fears and doubts. Like you are afraid to take risks because you're afraid that something bad is going to happen. Once upon a time, we were definitely at risk because there could be something like you being chased by a tiger or a lion in the wild. But now some of the fears that we have aren't as concrete or realistic. Like these are things that we've made up in our minds to protect ourselves because our mind literally plays tricks on us where it feels like we're in danger, we're at risk of something negative happening if we try something new. But the truth is that when you take risks, that's when you're going to be able to realize your wildest dreams. It really does take change. Change is crucial. If you always stay the same and you never take risks and you play it safe all the time, the chances of you creating extraordinary results in your life are slim to none. And I know that you don't want to live an ordinary life. You came here to play it big. You came to be a successful podcaster. You came here to be your fullest beautiful self, to be extremely authentic on the microphone, to attract your all-in listeners, your incredible tribe of humans who love everything you have to give. You came here to give your gift to the world, and you're going to do just that. We're going to work through all of those limiting beliefs now. And where do limiting beliefs even come from? Limiting beliefs They start to form really early based on our lived experiences. This could be your lived experiences with your caregivers, with educators, with your peers as you get older and you start to have your own group of friends. Your limiting beliefs could come from the media, magazines. Now we have social media. When I was growing up, we didn't have social media, but now we do. And so we're constantly scrolling and we're oftentimes fed what it means to be successful, what it means to be unsuccessful, what it means to be cool or trendy or in. But even before social media, we had magazines, we had television. The media has always been playing a significant role in who we think we should be, even before social media existed. But the thing is that, as I said before, limiting beliefs are just thoughts that you keep thinking. And if the thoughts are not affirming, if those thoughts don't make you feel good about yourself, if they don't make you feel worthy, then it's time to release them. It's time to say bye-bye to your limiting beliefs because you get to decide who you want to be. You get to decide what you want to have in your life, and you get to create just that. Anything you want. The sky is the limit. The sky is not even the limit, okay? Because we could go into outer space. Nothing is off limits for you. Anything is possible for you if you believe that you can have whatever you want. I encourage you to treat yourself the way you desire other people to treat you. Because when you do, you're going to see an incredible shift in the kind of life that you get to have and how people respond to you. Because people respond to you based on the way that you feel about yourself. So if you feel insignificant, if you feel small, then that's how people are going to respond to you. If you're in victimhood, that's how people are going to respond to you and they're going to treat you that way. But when you realize that you are a powerful creator, that you are smart, you are beautiful, you are a leader, and that you can accomplish anything your heart desires, the people who also vibe with that and the people who get it are going to show up and be on your side. You have a choice. You can decide to go through life thinking it is what it is and that you are powerless and you don't have the ability to change anything in your life and that things just happen to you. You can live life by default, or you can create your desired outcomes. You have the power to do that. Let's get into the main topic about how limiting beliefs apply to you as an audacious audio podcaster, because I have lots of examples for you about limiting beliefs that may come up for you or even they might not even come up for you later. You might already be experiencing them as you are approaching podcasting for the first time, or they may come up while you are podcasting and you start to be more self-critical once you reflect on what you really want your podcast to sound like and look like. So I'm going to give you a few examples, and then I'm also going to discuss with you ways to see things differently. Then we're going to talk about different strategies that you can use every single day, and not just with podcasting, but overcoming limiting beliefs in every single area of your life, because limiting beliefs come up in all areas of your life, and you can use these practices to overcome limiting beliefs in any part of your life, because oftentimes the limiting beliefs that come up during podcasting were already there and you felt them at different times in your life. And they are things that like hang out in the back of your mind or in your heart that hold you back. And as I've said before, you're going to release them now. Let's get into it. Let's dive deeper into the types of limiting beliefs that might come up for you as a podcaster and how to overcome them. Ooh, the next limiting belief is so juicy because I've been in this position so many times. This is the limiting belief that tells you that you don't know enough, you're not smart enough, you haven't taken enough courses, so you are constantly signing up for new courses and feeling like you need to read up on the next thing, that you need to know everything, and that you're just not confident enough in yourself because you feel like you're not knowledgeable, you're not an expert. That is complete bullshit. Like, let's cut it there. There is no one like you. You have so much life experience and you've been studying and learning and growing forever. So you have that book knowledge, the book smarts, and then you also have that street cred or that street knowledge or just knowledge that you've gained from living life and growing from all of your experiences in life. I guarantee you that you have plenty within you to share with the world, and there's someone out there who needs to hear it. Whatever it is that you really love, share that. Share that topic on your podcast. Talk about that. Really, we are in the age of AI. So many creators are using AI to create their content. And so the more authentic you are, the better. Sharing your real life lived experiences is going to be so valuable because that is not something that AI can do. AI can create fake stories, but they're not going to have genuine stories with AI. So, really be willing to put yourself out there, share who you truly are at your core, and share the knowledge you already possess. Like, look back on your life. Think about the last 6 months, year, 5 years, 10 years, and what you wish you would have known back then, or what you've learned that you would love to share with someone else. Or what is the topic that you can't stop talking about to your friends or your family members, or that you can't stop reading about or learning about, that you just constantly want to absorb and know more about? Those are the topics that you need to tap into and share with others because there's someone out there who wants exactly what it is that you have to give. And there's someone out there who is so excited to hear from you. So let's do it. Get into it. Get your gifts out into the world. And you can learn on the job. You can continue to learn and grow. I mean, I'm totally into personal development and I'm learning and growing every single day of my life. But that doesn't mean that I can't show up on my podcast or I can't show up in a course until I know every single thing. I can share what I know thus far. And there's someone out there who needs what you have to give and wants it too. So there you have it, my love. That is a preview of the Putting Your Limiting Beliefs on Mute training from Audacious Audio. And as I mentioned, it's open for enrollment just for 2 more days. It closes on Monday, and you can enroll by clicking the link in the show notes. And until next time, I love you. Bye.